would not want to be a turkey here. Esbenshade Crossing, Esbenshade. Now this area of Lancaster County was settled in the very early 1700s. Route 741, the road you came to visit us on today, was originally a Conestoga wagon trail opened about 1710. It led from Philadelphia to the Indian outpost in Carlisle, just west of Harrisburg. Now today we're traveling through an area of about 20 of these old-style working Amish and Mennonite farms. And in an effort to preserve the farmland that you come to see, the Strasburg Railroad has teamed up with the Lancaster Farmland Trust. So when one of these farms becomes available for preservation, the railroad will donate a portion of the ticket price toward preserving that farm. So we can hopefully keep this area rural and agricultural. The ride certainly would not be any fun if we were traveling to housing developments. Now coming up on the running right-hand side of the train there is a big old house over there with red shutters. Well, the stone portion of that house was built in 1774 and was originally the home for Cornelius Fleury, a wheelwright and a Conestoga wagon maker. Settlers heading west could buy Conestoga wagons, guns, and provisions all produced in this immediate area. Today, this old house is a bed and breakfast, and it's home of the Cherry Crest Adventure Farm and its amazing maize corn maze. As we pass down through the farm, you'll see farm fun activities that border both sides of our track. Looking over on the left-hand side of the train, over on the hill over there, you see the words, "The hills are alive." Now that's the theme for the corn maze, which is on the right side of the train. 5 acres of corn, 2.5 miles of trails to get lost in. Then the Cherry Crest Adventure Farm in the maze is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Not open today. It represents another way that local farmers are adapting farmland to preserve it in the face of ever-increasing development pressure. Cherry Hill is next, Cherry Hill. Now our largest and oldest station on the line is real close to the tracks on the left side. That station might look small to you, but that's because we're going by at such an extremely high rate of speed. Cherry Hill.
So if you get lost, it's easy to find it.
Now the Groff picnic grove will be next. Now we don't stop for passengers in this direction. We'll stop on the return trip. But now on weekends here in the summer, we run 2 steam passenger trains here at Strasburg, and we would stop here to meet the incoming train returning to the station. One of the few places in the world where 2 steam passenger trains pass each other on a regular schedule. Now down in the valley, off to the right side of the train, there is a big farm down there with 3 silos. That is a typical Lancaster County Amish farm, neat and clean, but very plain. There are no carpets, no curtains, no electric lights, no radio, no television, no telephone, and no automobile. That's because this farmer drives a horse and buggy, but there are plenty of strong workhorses, mules, and willing hands to help with the hard work of farming. In addition to dairy cattle, the produce consists of corn, wheat, rye, hay, barley, soybeans, alfalfa, and famous Lancaster County broadleaf tobacco. These are peaceful and prosperous people contributing greatly to the farm economy of Lancaster County, and we're very proud to have them as our neighbors. Now around 1900, there was a little narrow gauge railroad, the Lancaster, Oxford, and Southern, the L&S, that ran through the valley off to the right side of the train. It was known to the local folks as the Little, Old, and Slow, and with a name like that, well, it's no surprise that railroad went bankrupt, it was abandoned, and the scrappers took the rails up so quickly that they stranded a train and its engine, L&S number 6 out there on the line, with no way to get back to her station. So over years,